Who called the library? Ooh, who called the library? Who called the library? Ooh, who called the library? Who picked up the phone and called the library? Who called? Who called? Who called? Who picked up the phone and called the library? We all want to know who called the library? Who called the library? Shh, 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 shh. It's the library. Ah, who called the library? Ooh, show yourself. Show yourself. Who picked up the phone and said, Peach is in one of your rooms calling people pussy ass hoes. Get her out of there. Who? I said, who? Call the library. It wasn't me. Was it you? Was it you? Who called the library? The library. It wasn't me. Was it you? Was it you? Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. All up in the library, need them kids, right? Okay. Who called the library? Who? Oh, the library. Bye, Jetster, because ain't nobody got time for you, honey. We here trying to figure out who called the library. The library. I said the library. The library. We know who called the library. She told us. Roxy, was it you? Roxy said it was me. Roxy said it was me. Roxy said it was me. I called the library. Let me shut up. Well, y'all can hear my husband so much. Shut up. Y'all. Okay, I'm serious now. So apparently, Peach, because I told you I'm doing my Peach content on a live. She can't get no more long form videos out of me. I'm over it. But I will come on live and kiki with y'all when she do something stupid. I appreciate the fact that she can't go to the library. Can she go back to the library? Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's unpack the library situation. Let's go back. Okay, so Peach started going to the library. Peach started going to the library apparently because You know, she don't want to be home with all them kids and with Wood. And so she calls herself working when she leaves the house, running around stores and videotaping. And anyway, so she started going to the local library. Well, somehow the internet, you know, it don't take the internet long to figure out where the fuck you at. Some of y'all might have tracked me down. I'm not at McDonald's tonight. Okay, but it don't ever think that nobody can figure out which McDonald's I'm at, and eventually show up at the McDonald's and hit me all upside my head. So Peach goes in the library, and we know everywhere that she goes, she ruins it. She makes an ass of herself. She becomes entitled. She becomes annoying. It was only going to be a matter of time before she got herself run up out the library anyway. Roxy just let it happen quicker. So what had happened was Peach was on live trying to sell her ridiculous classes, and I guess somebody typed in the live that their son had died. And Peach basically said, don't nobody care. You know, just being real belligerent, real ugly, real lowbrow, real just mean and nasty. You know, like she did the other lady that said she was handicapped and she said nobody gives a fuck. Because Peach, and okay, let me go back to mental health. Because I believe Peach has a personality disorder called borderline personality disorder. They are very non-empathetic. They just don't have the ability to feel empathy for other people and their situations. Plus, mixed in with her autism, you know, no social skills. So, as a result of that, she told the lady, don't nobody give a fuck. And it triggered not only Roxy, who called the library. Now, listen, Roxy might come in here. Roxy might come in here herself. But anyway, so it triggered Roxy to, in a way of like, how dare you? Like, you actually said that to somebody. Now, Roxy is a mother in grief herself. This is not me telling her business. She shared that with the internet and she's lost a child. And so for Roxy, that triggered, like, in my opinion, maybe that wasn't a connection, but my point is that you don't know who's listening to you. You don't know. Most of us, because we're healthy mentally, we have empathy and sympathy for our fellow human being. And for most of us, if somebody told us that they lost a child, I'm going to tell them the world don't give a fuck. I'm going to say that. Any of us would say that? No. And so as a result of her telling, you know, her live, basically, who gives a shit, and Roxy felt some kind of way about it, and plus Peach was on there calling everybody bitches and hoes and all, you know, just doing the most. Now let me tell you something. I can't imagine these library rooms being like, what is it when you can't hear people in the next room? Like, I'm sure they don't have a goddamn sound barrier in there. So you gotta, it's a library, so you gotta speak low. You gotta speak low. And you ain't speaking low if you calling people bitches, assholes. Buy my classes, you loud and you too much. Stop watching her content and even a lot of commentary. It's draining. I'm not doing it no more. I'll come on live and kiki it up with y'all, but you ain't, I'm done. Thank you, Nika. Soundproof rooms. Now, I use those rooms at the college where I work. I don't know if they soundproof or not because I think I can hear people in the other rooms. If I go in there to do a quick video or do some content, I'll use the room like that. But let me tell you what's going to happen. If she continues to use those rooms, she going to go in there looking a fucking mess. Is she going to go in there damn near in pajamas, coming there dragging in pigtails, collard greens, mashed potatoes, oxtails, got the whole library smelling like soul food restaurant, leaving it all nasty. It's too much. She would have been too much. So Roxy did you a favor. She did everybody in the library a fucking favor by calling because Peach would have fucked it up anyway. I can only imagine the amount of complaints that school got from her videotaping. Yes, I bet you somebody called that school. I bet you they called that school. I mean, just the camera, just all up and just because you want to put your kids at risk, other people don't want to put their kids at risk. Child molesters might be looking past you, but they looking at this little girl, and then maybe in the video, and they see that little girl is there every time you film, and now they want to come and snatch up that little girl. Not her girl, but another girl. She don't have no social skills. None. She too much. She's too damn much. And she don't know who she triggers. She triggered Roxy, and that is why she called and reported her ass. You don't see no more of her school pics. Oh, well, shit play out with her anyway. That was her being like the Cindy mother. Hey, Cheryl, the Cindy mother that she thought she wanted to be. That shit is whack. She's over it. She want to get to the point where she can tell them kids to get out. Girl, oh, Roxy, I got a song for you. Who called the library? Who called the library? Girl, I just sung you. That's your new anthem. But anyway, like I was saying, like she was gonna mess up that whole library thing anyway. She was going to mess that up. She was gonna go there. The more she went, the more entitled she was gonna be, the more obnoxious she was gonna be, and she was gonna get kicked out anyway. Roxy just sped up the process. That's all. But like I said, when you have a platform, you just can't say, you have to be cognizant of what you're saying. Like, but she doesn't have that because she doesn't have social skills. And so for her, it was like no big deal. Don't nobody care about your child dying. You don't know who you triggered when you said that dumb shit. Don't nobody have empathy? Yeah. Yes, we do. Most of the world, most people are empathetic about other people and care about what happens to other people. Just because you don't, for whatever reason you don't, that doesn't mean other people don't. It doesn't. She caused a problem everywhere she go. She was at the coffee spot. That over there loud and obnoxious as, thank you, Della, at Starbucks. I'm telling you, the library would have got real bad real quick. By the time that library ended, it would have been her cussing and carrying on, walking out that library looking a hot fucking mess. You would think she would be embarrassed and not go back in the library, but she'll go back. Has she gone back, y'all? No, she can't go to Starbucks. Just sitting at the table and spread your shit out. You're there for 8 goddamn hours drinking on one refresher. Girl, don't nobody want to be bothered with you. Go get a content house. That way you can have a place to run and run away from your kids and your family. And and Wood can have somewhere to go hump on other bitches. Another viral moment, and will antagonize the people at the library until some. Thank you, lady. Thank you. It's corny. It's corny. It really is. It's really corny. And somebody, again, she ain't got her eyes blacked in over a year. So it's almost time. It's almost time for her to get her eye blacked again. She gonna keep pushing it and pushing it until somebody dots her eyes. It's corny. It really is corny. I'm telling you, I can't do it. I am gonna come over here and talk about it on the lives though with y'all. We will do that. But long form videos, she can't get that out of me no more. Mm-mm. Hell no. I can't do it. I told y'all, if y'all know me, y'all know I'll move out of a sector and be out and moving on and doing other shit. I can't do it. I will come over here on live and do it though, because she's stupid. She'll probably go back. She'll probably go back. because she don't want to be in the house. She does not want to be in the house. You put a goddamn fake ass, corny ass barbershop in the lower level of your house. You could have made that your content area. You could have made that your content area, ding-a-ling. But you know why you didn't? Because you don't want to be there. You want to hump and have all them kids hump and hunch, but you don't want to be there. So you want to go out in the world and aggravate everybody at the goddamn library. No, bitch. She didn't even know the library had um, that she could have them. Somebody in her, one of the Peach Patch told her, go to the library. Because remember, she had said that she might be thinking about getting another. First of all, bitch, you can't afford to get another goddamn house, apartment, or whatever the shit that was. You can't remember. At one point, you and the kids and would end up living in it. She don't want to be home with them kids, Winter. That's so obvious. Still looked like it was dipped in mildew and lint. Thank you. And Wood had the nerve of that fake trimming up. What's the boy name? Malachi? Mackay? Jeffrey Mackay? I don't know what the fuck his name is. She over there, Wood over there, fake touching up his hair. Okay, into the barbershop is great. I mean, waste. Oh, Raymond. Ramira, girl. And I'm gonna tell you, when they get put out the house that they in renting from, she gonna leave that barber chair right there. She gonna leave it right there. That barber chair gonna be right there for the next tenants. Right there. She is so corny. It's almost time for another eviction, and it's almost time for another black eye. Because apparently, she paid the apartment, that little rental, up for a year. And she ain't gonna get no money back. All them holes they don't put in them walls, putting them 18 TVs up in on the walls. And on all them holes. 4 holes. Holes. Girl, Peach, nobody got time for your shit. But I just want to come over here because we know. We already know who called the library, so. Oh, it's coming. It is coming. It is coming. You know, that I can't. When these kids and whoever else come in here trolling, I cannot. I can't. Bye, Vita Dean. Bye, Vita Dean. But I just wanted to come in and say who called the library, even though I already knew because I saw Roxy's. Um, Roxy did a confession. And she told everybody I called, and then somebody else said they called. Nobody will be calling nothing if you didn't. If Peach didn't basically tell everybody where she is. It's like she got a wish of just she want drama. I can't. Roxy was just in here. Roxy, come back and drop your channel. If you in here, drop your channel link in here. She was famous. Girl, Nika, when she said that, you, first of all, when she was trying to talk proper, because you know she thinks you're supposed to talk proper in front of white people. Well, that is your objective. Ma'am. Yeah, yes, ma'am. I'm someone called because I am famous. The librarian probably looked at her them nappy ass edges and talking about famous. Famous. Girl, them braids don't look famous. Them titties don't look famous. Them run over shoes don't look famous. Your neck don't look famous. 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 Girl, when Cindy started talking, I fell out. Yes, ma'am. That's your objective. That's your objective. O B J J J J E T objective. See, that's why I like to do my lives at the McDonald's because then I can laugh real loud and like blah. Because these people will sleep up in here. Yeah, them lips don't look. Them lips ain't objective. Them lips don't look famous. Famous? The way you walking on the side of them shoes don't look famous. They're only calling, ma'am, because I'm famous, and objectively speaking, you cannot put me out of the library because it is a public platform, ma'am. And I have the right to record according to Section 8 of the 9/10 objective, ma'am. Girl, whoo, I can't. It's my objective. Ugh, that library has no idea what's to come if she keep coming back and then showing up as soon as they open. Showing up as soon as they open and want to stay there until they close. Girl, bye. Or someone's gonna call them and don't live in Lakewood anymore. Someone is gonna call and tell them she don't live. Just girl, just me, girl, girl. Don't put that out in the universe because you know these people gonna do it, girl. But tell her to call her. Now it's a charter school, so charter schools are different. You don't have to necessarily live in the school zone. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a charter school, it does not go by school. It doesn't go by zoning. That's why they full of shit. But it doesn't go by zoning because she rides there and she needs a place to be all day. Girl, you don't figure that shit out. Boom, there it is. That's why she get up so damn early. Now you think I'm gonna be bothered with that? You kids is gonna go to the school down the street. I'll be damned if I'm getting up an hour early, driving there, and she knew she couldn't do it between Jeffrey McKay or whatever the hell his name is and the other kids. Her brain is on cuckoo bird. And Will say he can't be bothered. Just throw the twins in the bed with me. Fuck it. I'm not getting up running all these kids all the way back across town, another town over. Chabai. But I think for charter schools it don't matter. It's like if you want to bring your kids here, then bring them here. But the district that they should be in has to pay that charter school. So every district, every kid, let's say the state sends $4,000 a kid to your kid's school. When they go to charter school, your school district has to send that $4,000 to the charter school. So that's why charter schools don't go by zoning. They don't give a fuck. Whoever come. Your mama gonna have to bring you. Cause we ain't got no bus coming all the way to Tampa to get your ass. Comment on anything she do, but I did comment on TikTok when she said she had no empathy but about someone dying. She's disgusting. She's disgusting. It's a public charter school. Yeah. I think it worked. I think that's how charter schools work. Because I know kids where I live who live in like the city where I live, but they go to a charter school in another city, two cities over. I don't think that matters. She's the dingaling for getting up and doing all that. First of all, Dale, your mom's wig is crooked, and her pussy is too. Ew, no, I didn't. That's why I can't make no money on lives because I just be messing them up. I'm sorry, Dale. She need meds to stabilize. She does. Anyone can go. Anyone can go, Della. That's what I'm thinking. That doesn't matter. It don't matter about the zoning is not an issue with that. Oh God, disabled veteran. I'm usually more respectful, but I'm a bid you farewell. I'm a bid. Go take your medicine and go lay down somewhere, honey. Oh, hi, Anonis. What's up with production? Go watch my last video. I just posted what's up with production. They had his hearing. The grand jury indicted him. And then go find out. Watch the video. And then you'll see what he pled. Did he plead guilty? Did he plead not guilty? Go watch the video. If they find out she is not in the city, they will boo. I don't think so. Just me. I think that's legal. Charter schools just want the money from your district that you should be in or that you would normally be in. She can send her kids to school there. Do I think meds would help? No. For people with personality disorders, we haven't they haven't created the medication that is really effective for them, honestly. They could take a little something something, but it's nothing really like it's like asking me like, can you give a sociopath medicine and they'll change? No. If you know the story of Jeffrey Dahmer, who's a serial killer, giving him a pill would have probably had not changed his behavior. Tammy, what I say? It's time for another black eye. It is. It calms her down. Who that using us vets to troll? Okay, girl. He might have thought he had a message to tell her, but he in the wrong chat for that. I don't want to hear all that. I do not. We talking about Peach and the library right now. Okay, that's our focus. But I think, just her running off at her mouth and let me see if my light works. Hold on, y'all. Running off at her mouth and being rude, and now you ain't got no library to go to. Oh, okay. And now you can't go to the library. And if you do, the library gonna be looking at you. She gonna be mean mugging you. Hi, Alice. Honest, what do library mean? Oh, honest, we talking about this girl who was going to the local library at her house, and she was in the library in a private room, calling the people on her live pussy ass hoes and being real obnoxious. And so somebody from the internet called the library and said that you need to get her up out of there because she's really obnoxious. And that's what they did. Yep, that's what happened. That's what happened. And the same girl was at a Starbucks and somebody did the same shit to her. They would have to put her out before she stopped coming. That's it. It was eventually going to happen, just me. It was going to happen. She was going to do something obnoxious. She get it from her mama. Now, I don't want to bring Tracy up because y'all know I'm scared of Tracy. I'm scared of Tracy. I've been told y'all that. But who you think she get this shit from? Who she get this from? Her mama. Don't know how to act. Can't even go to a goddamn Walmart and pick up her medication without starting a goddamn fight. They don't know how to act. Now, y'all, we can't go too far because my boyfriend Ed, Peach brother, be coming in my live and stuff. I don't want to. He still go to Lakewood because she still wishes that she lived there. Oh my God, she's so sad. She really feels like she belongs there. That's how you know she got a personality disorder with mixed in with a little bit of autism. She don't even see. She stands out like a sore thumb. You don't fit into that community. And it has nothing to do with your color. I've done a video about that before. It has nothing to do with her color. It has everything to do with her mindset. She's she don't fit. That's why the black folks that live there look at her like she don't fit. And the sad part is she don't know how to fit. She wasn't raised right. She wasn't raised right. Hey, Tracy. Some people don't want them around. They don't. It's not a race thing. It's a thank you forever. I couldn't think of the word. It's not. It's not this. Now it could be this. It could also be that. But overall, it's really not that. She want to fit in so bad, but she doesn't even know how to do that. She just doesn't. Just like she walking around um Target and then gonna put the camera on a white woman loving on her daughter, her child. That's why I love Target so much because of that. Girl, you sound dumb. Oh God. I feel like there's more than one person living in that brain. It is. We got Cindy, we got Peach, we got Ashley. Ashley is the one, she calls herself Ashley. That goes to Starbucks. She tell them people her name Ashley. I don't believe she's not a real DID patient, dissociative identity disorder, otherwise known as multiple personality disorder. She ain't that. I don't told y'all. She got, now this is a lot. She got bipolar. She got a personality disorder, borderline personality disorder, and she autistic. That's what's living in her head. I know, Nika. That's a lot of medicine. Now we could get her on some medicine to calm down her thoughts, because she got racing thoughts like a bitch. That's why she come out and be like, I'm gonna do a morning class, I'm gonna do a night class, I'm gonna do an evening class, I'm gonna do a classy class. You know, that's when her brain be running on 20. The autism comes in because she has no social skills. She has no social skills. She doesn't read the room. She doesn't read the room. She doesn't get it. She absolutely does not get it. That the lady that called the library made a video explaining. Yes, that's Roxy. She was just in the chat. Roxy, if you come back in here, leave your it's Roxy Made to Dance. Roxy Made to Dance. That's her channel. But Roxy does content on Peach. I think what triggered Roxy is when Peach said she didn't care about that lady's child, adult child, I think, dying. That she told the lady nobody really gives a F. And if you go to Roxy's channel, you know that Roxy is grieving her daughter and raising her. There go Roxy. Roxy, can you put your they want to see your video. If you know how to put the your link in here. Child, I can't do it. I don't know how. But Roxy, that's I'm just explaining, like saying, like, for some people you don't know every. Of course, we don't know everything that's going on with people that watch our videos, obviously, but that's like a standard empathetic response that anybody should have. You tell me that your child has died. Anybody with good goddamn sense is gonna say, "I'm sorry to hear that." Come on now, man. You gonna tell her the world don't care? Chaba told Peach, "I love you. I'm from South Carolina, Myrtle Beach," and Peach don't give a fuck because she got autism. You know, they have no filter. If you know somebody with autism, you know that that's one of the things that they struggle with. And as clinicians, that's one of the things that we work really hard to help them recognize basic social norms. And that's what she doesn't have. Her mama ain't got much of it either. Hey, Tracy. Hey, girl. They say her mama over there cussing on her channel like, I can't think of an example. Cussing, cussing worse than me. Look, cussing worse than me. But I ain't on here preaching to y'all either. Yes, telling a supporter that you don't care about her losing a child was terrible. How could you not sympathize with her? Because she's a clown. I'm not a psychologist. No, I'm a clinician. Yes, her mom will pop off. Her mom popped off. Her mom belittled her. Now, let me tell you, I believe all them stories. Because I don't see just glimpses of Tracy when she goes off. And I know she was the type of mama that called her child a bitch. A stinking dirty neck bitch. That came out of Tracy's mouth. And if Tracy, if hey Tracy, if she ever want to move past and just cleanse herself, bitch, tell the truth. Like, yes, I was ratchet. Yes, I said nasty things to my kids. Why be cussing like a sailor? Yeah, that's it. Why did I do that? I did it because of my own upbringing. I did it because of my own pain. I now know it's wrong. I wish I would have never did it. But what you not going ain't what I'm not gonna do is admit to a lie. I'm never gonna do that. Come on, man. You know you did that shit. You know you did it. You know you said some of that shit. Hi, Tamara. I'm gonna try to come live more, child. Half the time I'm usually sleeping. I'm only hyped up because I just came back from the casino. That's the only reason why I'm up. Cause I went back to go get my money that they took yesterday. Child. Her mom is part of the reason Peach is like that. She's 99% of the reason why she like that. Been dirty for years, even as an adult. I mean, when you grow up, Peach talked about how her mom would let her cuss out adults. Like, she grew up in an effed up household. She really did. She really, really did. But you're an adult now, and you know right from wrong, allegedly. Like, Miss Ma'am, no, no. It's nasty work. It really is. And it was only going to get worse at that library. That library situation was going to unfold into a big ass mess. Damn near like that other content creator. I can't think of his name. Damn. Where he went to the library and tore that library up. And he's bipolar. And he has a decent channel. I think his channel don't fell off now, but he ended up going to the library and tearing the goddamn library up on live and got arrested and went to jail. And then he did the same thing at Walmart. Yeah, she grown now, but she needs therapy, but she'll never get it. She is not going to therapy. Mindset and smart mouth. Since I believe she has, Mama. I believe she has too, and I believe she was allowed to do that because Tracy probably be like, go over there and call that lady a bitch. Yeah, and she did it. She been doing that. It's disgusting. That's why she said she let her own kids cuss. McIntyre cuss you the fuck out. My poor little Choice he probably be over there. No, Choice the one be snitching when they cuss. Choice don't came to her and said, Choice like these motherfuckers in here is cussing. He learned that at school that wasn't right. She don't give a shit. I feel like this not getting what Tracy said. She only is a dirty bitch. She didn't even deny the rest. I don't know. Tracy got to come more clean about what she did. The librarian was worried for Peach. Peach was trying to be nasty nice. That librarian, Peach will turn up so bad on that librarian. If that librarian was a black woman, Peach would have tried to get a little more crunk. She would have got a little more, but she was in her Ashley phase, her white girl. According to Section 8592, um, I am objectively able to come into the library. I can feel. Pete, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Hell, Choicey don't know his ABCs. Oh, Lord. I bet you he know what size pull-ups to get for Mr. Teddy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You got to be a damn fool if you think I'm going to go and buy pull-ups that apparently is going in the garbage. I guess when he think Teddy don't shit, he put the invisible shit in the goddamn toilet and so the goddamn clean ass It would be no fucking way. Now let me tell you something. Now it's autistic kids that have, they have their ways, but you got to break that shit, especially when it's not so conducive to normal everyday living, and it costs too damn much money. Now, what the people say is that's them pull ups is really choices, but let's just say they not. I'm not throwing away no invisible shitty. Got stupid. I'm not throwing away invisible shitty pull ups. I'm doing that. And then, Mom, I need a new pack. No, you need to go on that garbage and get them goddamn pull ups out that damn garbage. That's what you need to do. I would have been broke him out of that shit. I would have been broke him out of that shit. I worked with this family. Their son was autistic and nonverbal. Big as shit. This boy was 6 feet, 250 pounds. His thing, his thing is he didn't want he didn't want nobody to sneeze. You couldn't sneeze around him. If you sneezed around him, he would smack the shit out you. And when I started working with him, I said, first of all, let me tell y'all something. I got allergies. I sniffle and sneeze all fucking day long. He ain't gonna hit me. We gonna break him out of that. That's not acceptable. Not acceptable. And I broke him out of it. I broke him out of it. It's no way. But the family had been living with that for years. It took me a week to break him. Like, that's not acceptable. And I would not be buying no goddamn pull ups to throw in the garbage. Girl, bye. Out of her face. She don't want to deal with them. Girl, no, she don't. It's too many of them. I don't blame her. Nobody in their right mind need to have 9 kids in today's world. The only reason why people had that many children was because they worked on farms and you needed everybody to help you to survive. It is no reason to have 9 children in today's age. You dingaling. The shit ain't cute. And especially when you know you don't want to be fucking bothered with them. Staying out all day doing dumb shit. Because you don't want to be bothered with Joycey. Joycey is a lot. Joycey, right? Throw a voice recorder up in Teddy. He might already got one. Teddy might have one already. And you think I'm going to the store and buying Teddy an outfit every time I buy everybody else an outfit? And then it got to be a 4T. And Teddy ain't in no 4T. Teddy is in a preemie. Teddy is in a preemie. Preemie clothes. Not no damn 4. Girl, please. Girl, please. She is whack. But anyway, so now all of a sudden she want to go back and forth with people that do content on her. That man over there, he's still running it up. I saw him on there dancing, and now he picking on her because Wood is out this weekend, and now he making videos. Is Wood home yet? Is Wood home yet? Child, I can't do it. She she known in this sector, and that's it. She known she's known in this sector, and she's done well. If you look at numbers, she ran it up. I'm telling you, I wish I would have shown more of this ass during COVID. If I would have gave people some more of this little ass, at least these titties, I could have been rich. I could have been rich. I fucked it up. We need another COVID. I'm telling you. We need another COVID. I'm telling you, I messed up. Oh, I messed up. She's scared of Choice. Remember, she used to run from Choice. She's scared of me. You know who controlled Choicey the best? Rasta. Rasta used to control him. Yeah. Rasta used to control him. Oh, you did. I gotta go watch it after my midnight video. Oh my god, I can't do Peach. I'm telling y'all, I'm moving away from. I like I said, I come live and talk about a little bit about Peach, and something happens, but I'm not gonna be doing any more long form videos on her. Hey, Las Vegas, we talking about the library, and somebody called the library on Peaches. We know who did it. But nah, Peach, I can't do Peach no more. She's done. She's been let go. She's been fired from the channel. Mm-mm. Nope. I'm moving in another direction. I can't do it. She corny. It's corny. I hate that because I love your long form, but I'm gonna do long form. I'm not. I'm gonna come live. I'll do lives on her, but I'm not doing. I'm not doing any more long form. I'm just not. And it's easier for me, honestly, to do long form videos. It's just easier than coming on live because I'm not the type. I don't really like live like that. But I just don't want to saturate my channel with her. I just think she's just not. I don't know. I'm just over it. Yeah, lives are easier. And if I want to talk about her, I'll just come live and do that. And that's really gonna push me to do lives more. And I'll just do it like that. But to do like the long form stuff on her, nah. I'm definitely moving out of that with her. I think, and the way I really like see it too, as reactors, we're gonna get a certain amount of views when it comes to her because it's just if she got 100,000 people who like her, right, and then we have a certain amount of people who like to hear the commentary, but it pushes her content, more by us doing reactions on her. But she's really the one that's winning when it comes to money, honestly. It really comes down, it comes to that. Yeah, Kai, because she's pushing her classes now and begging in that way, because that's what she's doing. That's how she's trying to market the classes. But she's so classless that in her marketing she's belittling and calling the very people that she want to buy this shit names. And her content is just, it's just the same shit. It's just the same shit. And it could be new for other people, but for those of us who have been following her for the last couple of years, it's like it's whack. She probably has to stay in the area near the school because they don't live there anymore. Yeah, that's what we were just saying. Yep. It's probably like an hour or so away. The librarian sounded like a therapist, and Peach won't keep coming to the. Librarians all have that soft tone, right? Wonder if people stop talking about her, giving her attention, how she will react. She'll be hurt. She want the reactions. That's why she's do and say the kind of dumb shit she says. Yes, the seven. Look at me, girl. I said because I'm only talking about Peach on live streams. I'm not talking about her. I'm not doing no more long form videos on her or shorts. I'll come and talk about her on live. But nah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't make no money off of that. I don't. I don't make enough money off of Peach. I might get a couple of thousand views off of her. Off of a video because I don't do them every day. I mean, for those people who maybe do like content on her every day or every other day and they get more, views and those views add up, it might be worth it for them, but for me, it's really not. That's why I can't do it no more. I gotta, it's a hard no. But I likes to talk about her, so I will come on live and do it. Be rolling off her because her videos be that's for me, and that's great. I know. That's why you should keep doing them. Keep doing them. Fuck it. Yep, keep doing it. If it's working for you and you can make a bag from it, keep doing it. I just wasn't making a decent amount of money because I wasn't really talking about her every day, maybe like once a week or so. You know what I mean? So that's why I said nah. That's why I kind of stop moving away from her content. I really want to start doing, but I don't have the software for it. But I want to like build my channel to look more like and I know I can do this on StreamYard, but I want it to look more like a Tasha K setup, Michelle ATL, Funky Neva, where you taking a story, they're on screen, they're talking about it, analyzing it, doing commentary. That's the direction I want to go in. And that's going to be talking about a vast amount of people and not just stuck in one chick. I can't do it. Hey Fox. People to talk about her. Yeah, Sharice, she's smart. She tells the people in her classes, make your content about me. Make your content about me. What's Eve Muke is better. Check that out. Okay, let me write that down. Is that a it's an app. Or it's a that's one, let me write it. That's where I want to go with the channel, y'all. That's my thought about the channel. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that. Like I want to do that because I think I can talk more about different people and trending topics, celebrities. It's cheaper and you can build studios based on what you're talking about. Okay, I'm gonna look at it. I think that's what I'm the direction because I know I can do it on StreamYard, but I think I have to pay for it because I would do like pre-recorded, not live while people are watching me as I'm doing it. Is it streaming? Okay. That's what I'm thinking about. Because I tried doing StreamYard. I got to work on it. But just in the meantime, of course, I'm going to be still dropping content and I'll come live to talk about Peach, if that, if I want to. But I've taken all of her videos as far as I've taken them, I put them in members. I moved them over to members or I privated the videos. Peach is honestly crazy. Library incident trying to get attention isn't working out for her. Recent, nothing really is working out for her. And do that there and get way more space for what you need. Okay. I think I just want to be able to have like a story or several stories and commentary, do the commentary on them like that. That's what I'm planning to do. But just really talking more about like celebrity news, stuff like that. What's going on and put us the psychology spin on it. That's the plan, child. Even if you do commentary, do you put your commentary just me on TikTok? Because it's really getting like Peach, the more commentary about her over there, the more it keeps her in the for you. Most of us wouldn't want that kind of attention, but she does. It doesn't bother her because she's so autistic. Like this type of attention doesn't bother her. She drives she needs the engagement. It's mentally draining just to talk about her. It leaves you in a very small niche, like very small, where your max views are a couple of thousand. You can't make money on a couple of thousand views. You can't. You cannot. You cannot stay stuck like that. She was talking about she don't care if kids die, they die. I know. That's why Roxy called the people on her. That's why Roxy called on her ass. That's why. Because she's rude. She's rude and hurtful and hurtful. It's she's so dumb too. Like, bitch, this is your bread and butter. If people really did like stop effing with you, how you gonna feed them 9 kids? How? Your husband is lazy. He'll abandon all of you and go back to his mama's shack, as you call it. You're an idiot. I created a just me and it may start to put over there. Yeah, put your content over there because they be running it up over there. They be running it up over there. I mean, I think I did a couple of videos on my channel, but from what I understand, like TikTok is it's like trying to do mostly like shopping. They trying to turn that into a whole goddamn shopping center over there. Into the workforce. Oh my gosh, she wouldn't make it in the workforce for nothing in the world. I couldn't imagine her when she was a real estate agent through welfare to work program. Let's not get that twisted. She definitely got that through welfare to work because we were pushing out all them programs 20 years ago. CNN, I mean not CNN, a CNA, all that shit, welfare to work. That's how she went through that and got that little her license or whatever in real estate. She probably was ridiculous at it. Child, please. Yeah, so it's like, ugh. I mean, you listen to a lot of these, like some of these bigger channels, like um you blew up because we didn't have shit to do during the epidemic, a pepidemic. during the during the epidemic, we ain't have shit to do. So you got built up as a result of that. But you can tell when people just don't have no class. They don't have any social skills. They wasn't raised by nothing. So they don't know how to act. And that's exactly what you see not only with her, but with other big content creators. It's ridiculous. Burma, I can't do it no more. Mm-mm. She ain't get. I don't want her. I don't want her face on my channel. I don't. She gave him 9 kids, and he went to jail before paying. He just paid for that girl. He's Wood is a lazy, crusty, dusty. Stop her case to keep him out of jail. Okay, but she puts that. She hangs that over his head. Like, you leave, you leave. I'm going to rate the child support. And would be in and out of jail because how could he ever keep up with paying all that child support? Just sitting up in there, just hunching on her. And she's steady spitting out kids. It's disgusting. It is horrible. Las Vegas, that's because I don't really go live like that. I'm only hyped right now because I just came in from the casino. And I was full because I ate over at the casino. And so that's why I'm not at McDonald's right now. I think Choice go to school, ML. I think Choice is in school. Where else he gonna be all day with Wood? Shit. Mm-mm. He said, no way. No way, Jose. See her in the pink dress. She really looked good and pregnant. Oh, God. She ain't pregnant. That's just her stomach, child. She ain't pregnant. Can you imagine the longer she would have been going to that library, the worse it was going to get? The work. Could you just see her coming through there and that kirky erky flat ass bag, her shoes straight out of City Trends on a last little piece of plastic, clothes too little, teddy sagging, just hair. Now at least she got braids in it. Soon she gonna walk around with that nappy afro. Coming in the library looking ridiculous. Girl, Roxy did y'all a favor by calling. She did the library a favor because, girl, bye. She don't give a damn. Peach needs to stop. But that's all I got on that, child. I was just calling to find out if y'all knew who called the library. If y'all want to go over there and check out Roxy's channel, Roxy Be Dancing or Roxy, I'll put it in my I'll share Roxy's video on my community wall. So then you could go watch it. Did I win? Not really. I ain't lose real bad, but I ain't win like that either. And then this lady over by me, and I was like, "Did you win?" Yeah, 2,000. Here I go, fake clapping. Anywho, she took her braids out already. Ooh, well that's good. Well, that's nice. Yeah, I'll put it on my community wall so y'all can watch the video. But people tell them, it's half. Of course, the Peach Patch is like leave Peach alone, blah blah blah. They like to be abused. They don't mind being abused. Girl, I got a gambling channel too. I'll be over there cutting up on my gambling channel. Cutting up, honey. I'm about to book Atlantic City. I do a lot of like if I'm in Atlantic City, I do way more content when I'm there. But yeah, I got a gambling channel. They don't like the sub over there though. If you starting that channel, I'm telling you, they do not like the sub. They don't like the sub. I think I got like 300 or something like that. But they don't sub like that. They'll watch the videos, but damn it, we need 1,000 in order to get paid on the videos. But they move slow over there. You know what I've been doing lately? I've been, going in a lot of their lives, like kind of getting my name out there in that space. And like and then I might go into like, do you watch Brian? Cause he like the GOAT. Brian Christopher. Like I go and Brian Christopher, like I might throw him $5 so he'll say my name, stuff like that. When I was in Vegas, I was like, oh, I gotta see if somebody out here doing a live, but I couldn't find nobody doing no lives out there. You gotta hang out in their lives. You gotta hang out in their lives. Cause I think what I'm gonna do is go live over there until I get busted in the casino and then but I'm gonna go live more. I love SC slots. Oh my god, I love them. I love Sam and Chris. Heck yeah. They shouted me out before too. Cause I've sent them like super chats as my name, as my gambling name. That's how you get out there. Brian Christopher, yes, that's my boy. Yeah, he got a machine. Brian is paid. When I tell you Brian is paid, and Brian started out gambling in Canada, where he's from. He was an Uber driver. That boy ain't had no money. That boy ain't have shit. Yes, that's how he started out. And he just built his channel, and now they was gonna kick his ass though in Atlanta, and he won't come to Atlantic City. He told me because I always ask him like, come to Atlantic City, come to Atlantic City. He won't come to Atlantic City because they smoke in the casinos, and he only go to smokeless casinos. But he was in New Jersey advocating with the gambling board, trying to get them to make all the casinos in Jersey smoke free. Them people's gonna kick his little ass. You gotta go to marketing to go and get live. Hmm. I know. That's what okay. Maybe I'll try that. And just to see, they only could say yes or no, right? Sam and Chris are really nice. And look at them. I mean, they were able to parlay from both of them having full-time jobs that they hated, and now they are full-time content creators gambling all day, but they ain't no dummy gamblers either. Like Some people might say gambling is stupid. Um, but like they say, and I say the same thing, you only gamble what you can afford to lose. Gamble with what you can afford to lose. Because in most cases, you're going to walk out of there a loser. But did you have fun? Okay. So, yeah, but I like them. Sam and Chris, I mean, they put the work in. And now they starting to get like big promo deals and all that kind of shit. I love Roxy. I'm so glad she called the library. Ah, and would tell you and anybody else she done it. That was hysterical. She was like, "Hello, everybody. I called the library." I fell out. I fell out. Not you bites. I was starting live from the beginning. Oh, when I was singing, who called the library? You know I'm gonna have to do a thumbnail. I'm gonna have to do a thumbnail on this video. Who called the library? Oh my lord. But I got it. That's it. And started hanging my phone. Oh, okay. And I do got a little camera that's like this. This is some little light. I gotta do promo on this, but I got a camera. I'm afraid the camera going. I might have to try. The problem with that is then I gotta move that footage to my computer. I'm too lazy for all that. Hi Della, thank you. I'm a when I hang up with y'all, I'ma post Roxy's. I'ma put Roxy's video on my community wall. So then you just gotta click over and you can go watch her tell everybody. I called the library. It was me. Everywhere and gives rest time is crazy. Peach had, let me tell y'all, and some of y'all probably already know this, but that's how I found Peach, y'all. I had no idea about her life. I found Peach on Gamble with Peach, and I followed her on that channel. And I used to key with her as she was gambling. That's how I watched her like that for like a year before I knew anything else about her. Then her other channel, her main channel, came up in my algorithm, and I'm like, what the hell is all of this? Yep. Home to make sure it's seeing it good. Okay. A lot of us did. Yeah. That's how I met her. That's how I got to know her. Because she used to be funny on there because she had songs. She had a great relationship with Hard Rock in Tampa. It was funny. And you found me because of Marcus. You know I'll tear the asshole out of Marcus, honey. I've been leaving Marcus alone. As long as he don't do no funny work, I'll stay out of his business. Library later looked up her content. You know they did. It's embarrassing. But she don't feel embarrassment because she has a personality disorder. So she don't feel embarrassment like we do. Like we would feel. Like I would never show my face in that library again. I'll be so embarrassed. But she's gonna go right up in there. She needed to be stopped. I'm telling you, she was only gonna get worse. She was gonna turn that place every which way but loose. She was gonna turn that library every which way but loose. It was only going to get worse. But she grown. We only here to watch it, kiki, laugh, and talk about the shit. That's it. But yes, I still be over there looking at Marcus. I don't look at the videos because it's really the same old shit. But I be looking. She talked about her mom like a dog. Girl, like a dog. She drugged that lady like a dog, honey. She You ever watch her mom channel? Go on over and watch Ross the Queen. She be over there cooking. cooking and talking shit and chopping down trees. Somebody call her lumberjack, not me, but somebody. Is that she didn't go to that library when she lived in Lakewood. Girl didn't even know it existed. Didn't even know it existed. I mean, ML, if she would have stayed long enough, she would have been bringing oxtail platters in there and all kinds of other shit. It just would have got worse and worse and worse because she don't know how to act. It would have got worse. I mean, it would have been a kiki for all of us, but it would have. How did Roxy? If you still in here, how did you know the name of the library? How you know that was? Did she go in and put the camera right on the sign? Hey, hi guys. Hey, Peach Patch. I'm at Lakewood Public Library. Did y'all hear me? I said Lakewood Public Library. Why she just can't get her own headquarters? What? Della, that's what I'm saying. She's a millionaire. She's a millionaire. If I had that kind of money, do you think my TikTok shop would be right here in my dining room? Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. I would be like B Love. I would have my shit in another location. But no. But no, we can't even have Thanksgiving dinner anymore in this room because it's turned into a TikTok shop and an Amazon store. Look at this shit. This is when you broke. If I had the money that she has, y'all see these dresses? I got it in they sent me two more, or one more. The other one is coming. But these dresses are so comfortable. They're less than $10 too, y'all. It's a long dress. Anywho, y'all have to come and see my other stuff that I'm selling. Not my Coach bag, they're mine. Yep. Anyway, if she's so rich, why don't you have you go on and get you a separate spot? Know what I'm saying? I would love to have somewhere else to do my content. I really would, honestly. I'm thinking about building me a shed in my backyard. I really am. The library probably looked at Pete's like you're rich. Well, she told the librarian because I'm famous. I actually danced with JT. Do you know JT of the City Girls? Yes. I sang with her. I'm very, very famous. Do you have TikTok, lady? Do you have TikTok? Check me out. I have a number one hit single. It's called Your Wood is So Good. My husband's wood is so good. It's a number one hit single. And you're worried about me being in the library? Who called? Who called? Roxy said she called twice. Roxy called twice and then another person called after that. Child. Miss Bunny. How you know wood ain't no good? Oh, y'all, we might got an exclusive. We got an exclusive. Miss Bunny, have you rode the wood? That Wood in the neighborhood. And poor Wood. Wood know he don't. Wood got sense enough to know he don't fit in the neighborhood. Wood like, why in the hell am I here? What I'm gonna talk to these men about? What the hell? They probably asking Wood, we can get any weed. That's the only purpose they see in somebody like Wood. Child, please. Oh, Miss Bunny, honey. That would belong to everybody. I thought famous people had a home library. Okay? Phenomenal B. I meant Pete. Oh, she does have a library, but she decided to make it into a barbershop for somebody who don't know how to cut hair and don't care about cutting hair. Why would you, as the mama, gotta push him to cut the hair? Why you gotta push that? Now, you can't make nobody do nothing they don't want to do. He had no interest in doing nothing to them kids' hair, and he still don't have no interest. You could have made that your home office, but no, a damn library. I mean, a damn barbershop. Girl, bye to those viral virtual places and rent a desk for a day. Yes, you can. My sister had a business like that. She had a virtual space like that. That they would rent out rooms to, like, people who worked like salesmen who didn't have an office space, but they needed Wi-Fi, a comfortable place. They might even need a place to store file, stuff like that. It just didn't work out, child, because COVID hit and everybody was like, I ain't coming back outside. And that business went right down the tubes. Thank you, Lady King. That's why she don't want to do it at home. And I get it. If I had that many kids running around, especially hers because they don't have home training, you can't get nothing done. You really can't. What's she gonna get done? You trying to do, even when she do her voiceovers at home, we hear phenomenal them talk. Well, he don't talk. What's the one that talked? The one with the half a brain. She told us that his brain didn't fully develop. When he be I think that's amazing. Who's the Brit Brat done fell out the bush? Woo! Girl, you fell out the bushes. Yeah, that's amazing. Life is a miracle. No, amazing is the one that took off running at Disney and got lost. I think he got his brain. I think Wonderful got Corpus Crispies or whatever that Corpus. You know what's fucked up? I just did a lecture on brain and I know that part of the brain and now I can't think of the second word. Whatever. Yeah. That didn't develop in his head. That didn't develop. Bless his heart. Bless his heart. She do not want to be bothered with any of them kids. She don't. She don't. She don't. Yes, just community. That's what it is. That part of his brain, the corpus callosum. It didn't form. It didn't form. And that may be the reason why his language is really disruptive. It's not has not developed. Of course, he could benefit from having a speech therapist, and especially when your parents don't speak well either. Like, Wood doesn't, he mumbles. So none of them are going to probably have, great language skills except when Peach is acting like Ashley. And then she tries to pronunciate words that she considers, child, I don't know. The whole family is whack. I did a story about a girl from TikTok. She said she was with him a few times. Ew. She said his wood was not all that. Oh, wow. I can't understand them. Mm-mm. I can't understand them. And then you think too. I mean, they're not around Tracy now, but Tracy talked like she escaped from Massa's plantation 200 years ago. Like, girl, you were in school in the 80s. All you was worried about was hunching. All y'all worried about was hunching? I mean, we was all a little hunchy hunch, but damn, you ain't learned shit. Hmm. I understand. Oh, I can't. I don't know them apart. I can't get the kids apart. For real, Della. I mean, her language is like my grandmother. Rest in peace, grandma. But she was straight off a plantation in a way. Like she only made it to third or fourth grade back in the 30s. That's understandable. But you went to school in the freaking 80s and 90s, and you talk like that? You talk like that? Because all you was worried about was hunching. Oh, Lord. Child. Mm-mm. Oh, well, ain't none of our business. We don't live with these people. I don't think Tracy finished. She couldn't have. Ain't no way. It ain't no way. She taught like Geechees. And I understand that, but a generation before her, not her generation, she should not be speaking in that way. Well, let me get off of that because I already done told y'all Tracy ain't gonna beat my ass in front of y'all. Or send me no cease and desist. Send me no cease and desist. Anywho, I'm sleepy now. Nice talking to y'all. We'll talk again. Go look on my job. What is it called? I'm going I'm gonna post Roxy's video so y'all can go over it and check Roxy out. Run it up. Run up her video. Subscribe to her channel. Cause she out here and Roxy out here working, honey. I'm calling the prisons and Roxy calling the libraries. We working. We working. Okay? All right, wait a minute now. I got another question. How you know she know how to fight? Las Vegas. Girl, where you been? Tracy can fight. Y'all tell her how we know Tracy can fight. Girl, Tracy beat the brakes off of two dykes at the Hard Rock Casino. Studs. And they was only in their 20s. Girl, she beat the brakes off them bitches. And she beat them so bad, that's how we all know what her hair looked like. Her head wrap flew off because you know she only tuck it right here. She only tuck it right here. Yes. Girl, when that head wrap unraveled, her she only got about five. I counted five dreads. Two here, one here, and two in the back. And when them shits, when they fell out, girl's like a windmill up in that. She was. You think I'm going through all that? Mm-mm. No. Girl, we all saw that. It was all over the internet. Now that was funny. And then the girls came on live and told us about it. Loretta on fire. What's going on with Loretta? What Loretta? Loretta, this is her dance-a-thon. She usually be dancing and stuff on Saturday night. Loretta be dancing on Saturday night, honey. Yeah, I saw Loretta live. Loretta be dancing, honey. Loretta over there dancing, honey. Loretta be over there. Yeah, y'all gonna take these titties. Loretta be over there dancing, honey. Leave Loretta alone. Hell yeah. Oh, she's talking about people. That's well, you know, Loretta part of the family. Loretta know them people. She know them people. She knows them people. All right. Well, Loretta usually be dancing, honey. On Saturday, Loretta be getting down, honey. Mm-hmm. But y'all going over there and join Loretta's dance party because I'm sleepy. And go on my community wall and run Roxy video up. Cause she will try to fight you on who gonna try to fight me? I don't want to fight Loretta either because Loretta says she don't use her hands. Loretta says she'll. I wouldn't mind seeing Loretta and no, I don't want to see Loretta and I don't think none of us. I can't think of no content creator who does content on Peach that can beat um Tracy. I can't think of none of them. I don't know. Entertainment you love, you might be able to take her because you younger than us. You might, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't be. I can't think of none of us that could be Tracy ass. I know I can't. I already don't said it. I already don't said it. I got asthma. She lied too. Oh, okay. All right then. Well, that's all I got to say. And go check my community wall out. I'll share the video. Bye. Girl, I'm calling the police immediately.